What's up, guys? This is Aaron from Gear Up, and welcome to another episode. Today we're doing something different. It's going to be a twofer for you guys. I'm going to talk primarily about the Mother CMX, a little update. You guys have been asking me and throwing me this most common question. Hey, how's it going, man? Well, I'm going to do an update. It's been a month and a half since I applied it, and I'm going to tell you what happened to the car or what I've seen so far. And after that, we're going to go into a slight detailing segue. So anyways, and I'm trying out a new rig this time, so I hope you like how this handheld thing is going. There's a shot mic on this side and my camera, my Pixel here, and we'll see how this goes. Comment down below if you like this thing, if you can't hear me or whatever. We'll try to fix this. Anyways, we're going to talk about this a little bit more. Stick around and let's cue the intro. So can you see me better? Is this like looking up my nose better or like this? Yes? Yeah, cool. All right, you're looking down to me. All right. I know how this works, this relationship thing works. So anyways, we're going to talk about the CMX a little bit more. It's a ceramic silicone spray, and it's $20, and it's not bad. It's for short-term uses. If you want a quick way to clean your car after you apply, after application, between washes and such, having a ceramic silicone layer helps a lot. One thing I've noticed is after I applied it, it was easy to wash, easy to clean. Everything beads off. You use less detailing spray too. Every surface I applied it to, I use a whole lot less, and it spreads a whole lot more. So let me switch arms here. Is this better? I'm still trying to decide whether my left arm, dominant arm, which has more finesse, or my right arm, which is more brute strength. I know, but I'm still deciding. So I've applied 2 layers. Each one I had set, just to back up, I had set them each one for 24 hours, and then waited and see. I saw California was getting a lot of rain about a month ago, and it worked wonders. This thing was beating off really easily all the water. But one thing I've noticed is a month and a half later, it's really not hot anymore. I mean, it's not working really well. I applied it to the glass, I applied it to the windshield, and I mentioned before that my windshield especially is pitted, so it didn't really bond really well, and it created a lot of streaking sounds, especially on the side windows where when I roll up and down all the time, it's like, it's really bad. So bear in mind that if you put something like this, and then as it wears off, it's gonna streak real bad. The instruction also says to keep it away from alkalinic content. So like if you use Windex to clean your windows, it's gonna wear it out right away. So one thing really weird that I noticed, and if you CMX users have seen this before, comment down below and support me on this one. I think as the layers wear down, as the CMX wears down, it returns to its powdery form. I think you remember from my first video, if you remember, I did mention that it leaves behind, as it dries, it leaves behind a dandruff kind of, or cocaine-y kind of residue. And it's doing the same thing right now. I'll cut to a clip in a bit, cue B-roll. And this is what's happening, guys. If you have been using CMX, you will notice that as the layer wears off on the surface after each wash or whatever, rain, it leaves behind the residue like in my previous video as it dries. So this is a telltale sign that the surface of the CMX is fading away or wearing out. So it's all over the car, like this. So now we're gonna do the spray bottle test, a tried and true way of testing this thing. I think it's most realistic, like rain. It's it doesn't like you're not like pouring a bucket of water and the whole thing splashes away. And as you can see, it is not working anymore. That revealetting, it is what makes silicone coatings work, is it pushes all the water down. Here it beads fine because the surface is clean, but it's not beating off as quickly. It's supposed to gather and beat down really fast. So thumbs down. CMX fail in this, just big fail. All right, fail. Sorry, I have to say that, but that's the truth. $20, you can't expect more than that, really. Oh well. So all in all, this kind of works, and I would recommend still that you go for a long term. If you want really a good beading product, go for a professionally applied ceramic coating. This, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll go up. Maybe I'll look for something higher end. Maybe one of those $40 to $60 bottles, and that's more concentrate, not water based. And we'll test it out and see. I think some of you guys can chime in and recommend what brand I should try out next, and we'll give it a go. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. So another interesting I found with using the CMX is if your car has a lot of plastic trim, like say it's an Audi Allroad or an SUV with a lot of body cladding, or one of your Subarus, or like the Mini has a lot of plastic arches like this, and they don't stay black after a couple years. The CMX does add a lot of black to it. It's not back to black levels, but also it doesn't wear out like back to black stuff like that. And so look at this black. This thing is freaking amazing. It stayed black for as long as I've applied it. I mean, I just had to wash it down, apply detailing spray to restore it or something to get rid of the dirt. And for some reason, CMX, whatever layer whatever it is, absorbed really well into the plastic and creates this shine that has stayed and stayed. And people have commented on my Instagram account about how black the trim is, and little do they know it's actually from a ceramic spray, not any kind of trim restorer. Just crazy, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. I guess that's a plus, right? So one added benefit of having that powdery residue collect on the car was that I found this brush. I found this detailing brush that comes in really handy to brush away all the things that collect around nooks and crannies. And this is great. You guys need to get one of these. This one was like $20 for a set of 4, too big, too small. And they're meant for all these kind of stuff, like you only need to go by the window and around little trim where there's dust. It's really great. It's really fantastic. And gets things done really quickly compared to a cloth. I mean, compared to your towel and regular stuff. Do not use a sharp brush, of course. Sharp brushes are a no-no. So stay away from that. Well, back to the brush, because the brush comes in 2 sizes actually. If you buy it in a set or individually. This is the small version that I use, and it's really good for working on interior trim, like your air vents and all that kind of stuff, and little places and nooks and crannies that you can't get into. Remember the last time I was talking about in one of my detailing videos where also between trim where I use a towel and a screwdriver and all that kind of stuff to get into really tight spaces. I believe it was this area right here that I showed. This is the exact same spot. You can use this same brush to do the same, you know, back and forth. It doesn't scratch, it doesn't do anything like that. So that's a great thing about it. You can work all the little trim pieces and little between the dials and the little buttons. So this kind of brush gets in places that usually you can't get into, and usually it's a pain in the butt. Even that towel screwdriver trick, that's at a pinch. If you can do it, if you can get a brush with this, getting things done is so much quicker, I tell you what. Here I can work on the dash and the steering wheel buttons, and my favorite part is like cleaning this. Oh man, look at that, so much easier. You can get to places and it really works really well. So I recommend as you use this, you do this first before you do any kind of detailing spray for the inside or any kind of leather polish or whatever, leather spray. Do this first and get all the dust out, and then go from there. I like it. I really do like this. This is like now in my permanent arsenal in my detailing kit. So I recommend getting this. I think this was less than $15 for a set of 4 on Amazon, and I think it was Detailing Guys. So yeah, you get 2 of these, and 2 small ones and 2 large ones. So it's really good. There are really more expensive ones out there, so it's really up to your budget and up to what you like. Some have metal handles or wooden handles, sorry, and horsehair, which is more expensive. This is pig's hair, boar's hair, whatever. They're all the same. Maybe one is less coarse than the other, but I think this works really well to pick up dust and flick it away. Anyway, so I give this like a 4.5 out of 5. For usability and price. It's so cheap, and for its utility, it's so awesome. You need to have one of these in your toolbox or detailing box if you have one. So get it. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Okay, well, there you have it, guys. That's all I got today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to build my numbers, so I need your help. Yes, I need your help to get my numbers up. And remember to tell your friends, your family, your towel layer, your bakers about this channel. And so tell them everything. Oh yes, I have a Patreon page too. If you don't know about it, click on the link down below to check out and see how you can help me, okay? And remember to thumbs up this video if you like it and comment down below. Or thumbs down. Thumbs down if you use rat's butt hair toothbrushes. Yes, if you believe rat butt hair toothbrushes are the next thing after charcoal toothbrushes, you know that trend. Shame on you. Those things are not going to go anywhere. Unless you know something that I don't, then I'm going to buy shares in it. Yes. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I love you very much. And I'll catch you another time.